So one of my viewers has very generously ordered this brand new pistol from Accuracy X and had it shipped directly to me. And then when I'm done with it, I'm going to ship it to him. So the first time he gets to see it is when I've used it. So that is about as generous as it gets, folks. And I just don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. And I promised him I would take very good care of it, and I'm going to do just that. This is a 1911 made by Accuracy X. This one is in 9mm, and I'm about to put the very first shots through it. So let's do it. All right, I'm just going to go for the big pink steel target downrange, 12 yards or so, and just break it in a little bit. Beautiful sight picture. Nice, very nice. You know, I don't care how much of a purist you are, and on any given day I can pretend to be one too, but there's something about a 1911 in, you know, that full weight, chambered in 9mm, that is just such a joy to shoot. Got a blacked out rear sight, serrated for anti-glare, and that beautiful red fiber front. Let me see if I can hit that flapper on the target. And I'm going to just go with point of aim hold, unless I learn different. Uh-oh. Wow. If I do my job, this thing seems to be extremely accurate. And I guess that's a good thing if you're going to call your company Accuracy X. Let's try the shooting tree. That's always a challenge for me. Damn. All right, I can't leave that one flapper standing like that. Or can I? Am I high or low? There we go. I raised my sights a little, so I must have been low. It was almost 4 years ago when I reviewed an Accuracy X 1911 pistol in 45 ACP. I did that review for Guns America. I'll throw a link so you can go back and look at that if you like. In addition to building what is a very high quality 1911, what they really bring to the table at Accuracy X is their innovative sight system. And of course the guns are highly accurate, and they have what you would expect in this price range: top quality fit and finish. My initial sense of the product, and I still feel this way, is that they were really built, or at least maybe the company was sort of started with the bullseye shooter in mind, you know, that type of slow fire competition. But pretty much anybody who is a 1911 fan and appreciates a high quality 1911 should like this gun. They do also build 2011 models, and they even build full-blown race guns now, ready for serious, fast competition. In this case, the customer requested a 5-pound or heavier trigger, so the folks at Accuracy X provided that when they built the gun. And although it is heavier than what they normally would build, it's still smooth as glass. What distinguishes the Accuracy X from other high-end 1911s is their unique multi-sight system. This allows the owner to interchange a number of both rear and front sight arrangements, and they can accommodate just about any sort of optic you can imagine. My experience with their products has been very satisfying, both times that I've had an opportunity to use them. I believe their reputation in the marketplace is also very strong. I'm super grateful to the owner of this new gun for allowing me to test it and review it for you even before he has a chance to see it, which is, again, extremely generous. And I appreciate the good folks at Accuracy X for accommodating that request and getting it to me. All right, I've got to at least try to make a clean run on that shooting tree. Goodness gracious. I promise you, it is not the gun, it is me. Shooting that thing for me, a lot of times, is like staring at a golf ball on a tee. The harder you stare, the more you think about it, the less likely you're going to do hitting it well. So that's exactly how that is. Also, what you probably don't realize from the angle that I'm usually showing you, that thing is at an incredibly steep angle. It's like this. Yeah, so those 4-inch plates are actually much narrower toward the shooter. And for some reason, as you go up or down, it seems to make a difference. All right, so here I am just making a bunch of excuses about why I can't shoot, but let's get on with it. By the way, for those of you who like to keep track, I'm shooting 124 grain Federal full metal jacket. All right, moving down to some lighter loads, low power factor stuff. Think competition ammo. Make sure it would process that stuff well, because that can be a problem for some guns, especially the high-end custom ones like this one. Yeah, no problem at all. All right, let's quit messing around. Let's put a few on paper. And I'm going to use my favorite carry ammo, Sig Sauer Elite Performance 124 grain jacketed hollow point, the V-crown stuff. It's also a good test. This is a pretty wide hollow point, so let's see how it feeds in this gun. Something I trust in terms of its accuracy and consistency of performance, so it should provide a pretty good test. Now when I say test, I'm talking about just shooting offhand 12 yards away from that target. So let's see how it does. So right off the bat, it didn't want to feed that first round. That is usually the problem you're going to have with hollow points. So let's try it again. And this is a full magazine of 9 rounds too. So if I have to, I might take one out to give that spring a little chance to push that follower up. But let's see what happens second try. Well, there we go. The second time in this case is a charm. All right, here we go. 12 yards away, 9 rounds. of Elite Performance V-Crown. Okay, doesn't look too bad from back here. With Accuracy X's multi-site system, you have the capability to fairly easily and quickly change out the configuration of the sight system on your pistol. So in this case, we'll do a simple example. This one came, of course, the way the customer ordered it, and that is with a combination of this traditional type of flat sight and this particular target sight. This is a Ken sight. Happen to know that this is a really good quality sight because this is the one that I chose to put on the 1911 that I built. What's interesting though is that the front sight is also easily replaceable, and rather than having a dovetail that you would have to push a sight in and out of, and of course then you're going to have to re-zero it, this is a system called slot sight. And you can see that the front sight blade goes into a slot and then is tightened down by this screw. So this basically keeps that front sight exactly where it's supposed to be all the time. Rather than coming in side to side, the Accuracy X system brings the front sight in front to back. Pretty clever, eh? All right, having installed the target sights, and I've given them a little tweak, so I think I've got them at a rough 0 for the distance I'm shooting, and that's about that same 12-yard distance. I got a new fresh target up there. I'm going to put another 5 rounds of the Sig Sauer Elite Performance 124 grain jacketed hollow point V-Crown. Say that 10 times fast. Definitely a much more precision sight picture with this set of target sights. All right, there we go. There's that group. Okay, just real quick, here are the results of that offhand shooting, and you can see that I'm showing you the back of the target instead of the front. You can see here's the front of the target. It's just sort of easier to measure the holes on the back. You can see that the larger of the two groups was just under 1.5 inches, and the smaller right at 1.25 inches. So I'll take that all day with my pitiful skills. I'm sure in the hands of a really good shooter, this thing would really make a ragged hole. And as always, I appreciate you for watching it. I'll appreciate you even more if you hit that like button. And if you don't already subscribe, we'd love to have you on board. Huge thanks to my Patreon supporters. Thanks for watching. See you soon.